Macmillan Audio presents The Professor, written by Nossett, narrated for you by Saskia Maarleveld. For Gray, forever and always. Feathers are for the birds, my boy. Flaking, peeling, scale-ridden wings. Now that's what real beings wear. George Pendle. Prologue. Her. This isn't how I imagined it. In American movies, professors have offices lit by warm lamps and cozy leather armchairs nestled under towering wooden bookshelves. Crisscrossed windows overlook brick buildings choked by ivy, or a park where students curl up to study on benches. These professors have analytical conversations over coffee, broaden students' minds through lectures. From their podiums they see nothing but rapt faces, nodding, and hands scribbling notes. They are well-respected members of their communities, content and secure, knowing they're making the world a better place and will do so until retirement, and, if they're lucky, a few years beyond. My office is in the basement. There's a window, but it's obscured by a bush and an air conditioning unit. The space is heavy with the mildew that grows in the carpet from the 2-inch flood that races through the building every time it rains. And it's springtime in Athens, Georgia, so it rains daily in heavy bursts, like the sky has been slit open. Lecture halls morph into cramped classrooms with students staring at cell phones, half listening, barely acknowledging one another, furious to be called upon. The only students who know how to find me are the angry ones, the sad ones, the desperate ones. I always leave my door open, always. This is important. I have never been alone with a student. Yes, it allows these students to drop in at all hours, to interrupt my research, grading, lunch at my desk, lesson planning, and whatever else the world throws in my direction that day. But like others before me, I learned from personal experience and endless anecdotes. Students who stalk their professors, students who accuse professors of unwanted advances or blackmail them for better grades. It happens, almost as much as professors make unwanted advances, curve numbers, and place their hands on the knees of their graduate advisees. That is the burden of being a professor. So many years spent on both sides of the desk. You over-empathize with students and take on their pain as your own. Some of them tell you everything. The anxious thoughts, the friend who committed suicide, the grooming experience and childhood rape, the family excommunication, the loneliness. And you don't stop them from sharing these horrors because how can you interrupt? They leave your office unburdened and free, and you gather up papers to grade, articles to review, and all the heartbreak they left at your feet. You send alerts to counseling services and wonder if you said the right thing. You try not to think about the students alone in their dorm rooms, the easy access they have to firearms, the girl discovered last year by the lake with a cocktail of anxiety medications in her system. You worry about the students who keep these thoughts to themselves, the ones who linger outside your classroom with haunted eyes and silent lips. And you worry about the damage their secrets are doing to your own already overloaded psyche. After all, you're a German professor, not a therapist. You're not trained to recognize warning signs, to give advice, or to bury what they've told you someplace it doesn't hurt. This is why you feel heavy on your way home, why you can't meet your boyfriend's gaze or answer his questions about your day. Instead, you bend down to squeeze the dog tight because he doesn't ask anything of you. Because, really, you have nothing left to give. Then you sleep. And the next day, week, month, you wake up.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?